places in this world you never want to venture. There are creatures you never want to encounter. But if you do, and live to tell the tale, don't. No one will believe you anyway. One of those places is your own backyard, the nightclub. Probably how we got our nocturnal reputation. These, after all, are your social hours. You try seducing someone on their lunch break. No, we do not turn to ash upon exposure to the sun. Maybe if we travel to Venus, years, sometimes decades of avoidance does result in an immune deficiency of sorts to ultraviolet radiation. Sunburn is a bitch. A conscientious vampire never leaves home without a tube of 50 plus. And neither should you. One less weakness for you to exploit. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Vampires are made of flesh. Pierce it, and it bleeds. Be your steak wooden, silver, or Nigerian fucking ivory. As long as it is sharp. Garlic, no idea how that rumor began. Someone with way too much time on their hands, I imagine. And holy water. Aside from being a virtual petri dish of bacteria, having had the entire congregation's fingers dipped in it is otherwise completely harmless to vampires. Cast aside all your petty superstitions. Accept the fact that we are in fact real, and as such must abide by the laws of nature. Our greatest strength is also our biggest weakness. Blood, perhaps our only real sensual pleasure. Everything pales in comparison, but the quality can vary. Some blood is spat out as soon as it touches the palate. Some blood leaves an aftertaste that can linger for decades. Vampires have been known to go mad, seeking out a particular vintage. A fool's errand. No two humans taste alike. And no thirsty vampire will leave a single drop in your lifeless corpse. Humans are a single-serving delicacy, which is why we are so particular in choosing a partner for the evening's death dance. Anyone over a certain age or of an unhealthy disposition is categorically rejected. Want to stay off our radar? Eat lots of donuts. For the rest of you, we consider the sheen of the flesh, the luster of the hair, the fire in the eyes. There's an X factor that determines the good stuff, and well, we've never quite figured it out. Some of you are just tastier than others. Vampires do not take the act of killing lightly. We all have our own rituals to preserve the sanctity of the moment. I like to recite a poem by the great vampire scribe Lothario, silencing the fire within. Lothario alludes to the vampire's kiss as the communion, a moment shared between two fated participants. One bestows, the other receives. Your sacrifice is absolute and does not go unappreciated. Sure, it's not exactly voluntary, but that does not detract from your... I'm sorry, I'm having trouble keeping a straight face. You are fucking livestock. Once the vampire has honed in on their game of choice, they will have eyes for no other. Only one obstacle remains. Vampirealm law decrees that the prey must be lured back to the lair or equally controlled environment. The vampire is never so vulnerable as in the act of feeding. Want to kill a vampire? This is the time to do it. The remainder of the evening is invariably assured. An element of magic comes into play now. Vampires mesmerize their prey. Persuasion is but one of the abilities we hone over time. The cosmically conscious mind holds secrets that only time and repetition can extract. You call it ESP, we call it cognitive command. Some of our elders master telekinesis and even levitation. Yes, we can fly. There is no reason why you would not be able to do the same. Were your lives not so wretchedly short?